An ancient land. A powerful throne. Whispers remain of a sovereign who once commanded the Nile, then simply wasn't. Vanished from monuments. Erased from king lists. A phantom pharaoh, haunting the edges of our understanding. Who was this forgotten ruler, whose very existence was painstakingly scrubbed from stone? A deliberate act. A chilling silence in the historical record, meticulously crafted. We begin our journey into one of history's most profound acts of systemic forgetting. What could prompt such an extraordinary effort to rewrite the past? Her name was Hatshepsut. Daughter of Thutmose I, half-sister and wife to Thutmose II. A royal lineage, certainly. But a queen's role was typically one of support, of lineage continuation. Not ruling. Not wearing the crown herself. Yet, she ascended. First as regent for her young stepson, Thutmose III. Then, something shifted. A daring usurpation? Or a necessary act of stability, at a crucial juncture for Egypt? The lines blur in the sands of time, obscured by ambition and legacy. To reign was to be male. To embody the very essence of Egyptian kingship, inextricably linked to divine masculinity. Hatshepsut understood this. So, she transformed. In official depictions, the feminine curves vanished. She was portrayed with the broad shoulders, the false beard of Osiris, the kilt, the Neme's headdress. The full regalia of a male pharaoh. A necessary facade? Or a profound statement about power transcending conventional gender? A deliberate redefinition of divinity and rule, challenging millennia of tradition. Her reign was not merely symbolic. It was a period of immense prosperity and monumental construction. Trade flourished, expanding Egypt's reach. Legendary expeditions sailed to distant Punt, bringing back exotic riches. Temples rose, grander than many before. el-Bahari, her mortuary temple, a marvel of ancient architecture carved into cliffs, still stands as a testament to her vision. A pharaoh whose actions shaped the very landscape of Egypt. These were not the fleeting acts of a temporary ruler. These were acts for eternity. Then, her reign ended. The details remain veiled in ambiguity. A natural death? A sudden illness? A palace intrigue, shrouded in secrecy? The historical accounts are sparse, almost deliberately so. What followed was even more peculiar. For nearly 20 years after her passing, her monument stood untouched. Her name remained etched in stone. Then, a slow, methodical obliteration began. A deliberate campaign of destruction. Not immediately. Why the delay? Why the sudden urgency, decades after her death, to erase her memory? Across Egypt, the hammers fell with purpose. Her cartouches were painstakingly chiseled away. Her images, once so carefully carved, were defaced, obliterated. Inscriptions praising her accomplishments were gouged out, replaced, or simply left blank. Statues were toppled, smashed, buried, in a perverse act of ritualistic destruction. A systematic destruction of memory. A pharaoh, once so powerful, reduced to fragments. Who ordered this sweeping historical censorship? And with what ultimate purpose? To simply forget? Or to impose a different narrative entirely? The prime suspect? Thutmose III, her stepson, the pharaoh who eventually inherited her throne. He was a seasoned military ruler, known for his own ambitious campaigns. But if it was his doing, why wait so long? He had been an adult, a powerful king, for years before the erasure began. Was it long-simmering resentment, bottled up for decades? A need to solidify his own legitimacy, unburdened by the shadow of a powerful female predecessor who broke every mold? The true motives remain obscured by ancient dust and political maneuvering. Perhaps it was not purely personal vengeance. Perhaps it was a larger ideological shift, a deep-seated concern about the precedent set by a female pharaoh ruling in her own right. A perceived disruption to the established cosmic order, to Ma'at itself. Or a dynastic concern for succession, ensuring that no future queen would ever dare to claim the throne in the same, unprecedented manner. Power, religion, dynastic stability. All intricately intertwined in the complex tapestry of ancient Egyptian politics, influencing decisions that lasted millennia. Despite the monumental effort, the erasure was not absolute. Fragments remained. Hidden caches of statues, deliberately buried away from prying eyes. Forgotten inscriptions in remote corners of temples. Her story, though silenced for millennia, eventually resurfaced, painstakingly pieced together by modern archaeology. The discovery of her tomb, her mummy, a testament to the resilience of truth. History tries to hide its secrets, but often, the very act of hiding leaves its own indelible mark. What other echoes of forgotten power, what other erased legacies, await rediscovery?